Yo guys, since last video I talked about something that pissed me off. This video I'll talk about something that I actually like. So I'm gonna talk about my top 10 favorite anime. I'll try not to spoil anything, but I can't make any promises. Also, these are just my opinions. I have to mention that because there's a load of dickheads out there. At number 10, we have the poster boy of Studio Trigger and Silly Ideas, and that is Kill la Kill. I mean, if I tried explaining this, most people would be like, oh, it's stupid, it's fucking disgusting, and I wouldn't blame them either. I mean, just look at this. It's literally a stupid idea, but Studio Trigger somehow made it work. But I guess that's what it's meant to be, entertaining and hype. And you can also tell that they had fun making this, with its ridiculously over the top but insane visuals. But the over the top audio visuals aren't the only thing that's good about Kill la Kill. Even if the idea is quite stupid, the characters and the story is generally quite good. It's not just about Nangta people fighting each other. Not to mention that it has one of the most insane final villain, with one of the best music representing her.
So, 今日私を飾ってくれるのは誰かな?
And at number 9 we have Chihaya Furu. These three are the main characters, right? And she's the main protagonist. So she gets introduced to this very unpopular Japanese sport by this guy over here, and she becomes fucking obsessed with it. And even though it's about a sport and subject I really don't give a shit about, it somehow made me invested in them. And it's because of this guy over here, who in my opinion is one of the best written characters ever made. And we get to see a fucking amazing character arc. And even though she's the main protagonist, most of the focus goes on to this guy and his inner struggles and growth as a character.
珍しいね。ヒョロ君がそんな呪いを。呪いたくもなるわい。今日の7試合マシマ全勝だぜ。え、そうなの？すごい太一。余裕こいてんなよ。お前だって危ねえぞ。何言ってんのヒョロ君。太一には私大抵勝つよ。公式戦で当たったことねえだろ。俺夏の大会の時も思ったけど。マシマはお前がそばにいない方が強いと思う。え？もう終わろうぜ。もうちょっと体で覚えて帰りたい。私はきっとまだ何にも分かってないんだ。太一のことさえも。
Honestly, I don't give a dog's bollocks what you're interested in. The way they executed everything is just too good to not watch. And at number 8 we have Serial Experiments Lane. Honestly, don't ask me what this show's about and we won't have any problems. I did fucking shit in my English literature GCSE, okay? I've watched Cell like 3 times over the past 10 years, and I still don't understand fully what it's about. But it's on this list because I really like the quiet atmosphere. I guess if you like your artsy sci-fi shows with a lot of metaphors and hidden messages, you'll quite like this show. And the opening is also another reason why this is on the list.
And you don't seem to understand. A shame you seemed an honest man.
And at number 7 we have Shiki. This is probably the most influential anime for me as a person, since it made me realize how important the soundtrack is in whatever you're watching.
大丈夫だよ。大げさだな。
So not only does it have one of the best soundtracks in all of anime, it's also a great show in general, covering topics such as morals and how not everything can be categorized into good and bad. It also shows what people turn into when they're backed into a corner. It's not a big deal, but the only criticism I have is that some of the hairstyles defy gravity. Just look at this! How the fuck is that possible?
Looks shit as well. She's from Suhababa.
And at number 6, we have Odd Taxi. Okay, stop right there. I know what you guys are thinking, you dirty little shits. This is not a fucking furry anime. Just because all the characters are animals doesn't mean you should avoid this. Because if you take off your fucking furry bias goggles, you'll see that this anime actually doesn't do anything wrong. Like, from a critical point of view, I really don't see how anyone can find anything wrong with it. Okay, let's go through this list of what I think make a good anime. First of all, we have the story. I mean, it's just a mystery anime in a realistic setting, so the story isn't anything too complicated or special. But the main selling point is how the story is told, not what it's actually telling you. You just see a bunch of different events all linking together by the end. In Odd Taxi, the characters and dialogue go hand in hand together, and it's probably the best part about the show.
俺と仲良くしない方がいいよ。
なんで？
ヤクザみたいなやつに狙われてる。俺の交友関係も把握されていて、なんていうか危険なんだ。
大丈夫だよ。私こう見えてもカポエラやってたから。
びっくりした。インド映画始まったのかと思った。カポエラって？
ブラジルの格闘技。
なんでまた？
最初はダイエット目的だったんだけど、だんだん傾斜打がいかに綺麗に決まるかって方向になって、傾斜打って顎への蹴りなんだけど、
そういうことじゃないんだ。そんな付け焼き場のカポエラで倒せるようなやつじゃない。
ムカつく。付け焼き場のカポエラってなんで言えんの？
ダイエットでやってたんなら実践向きじゃねえだろ。付け焼き場だよ。
じゃああなた付け焼き場のタクシードライバーって言われて腹立たないの？
仕事でやってんだから腹立つに決まってんだろ。付け焼き場のナースとは言ってないんだから。
ところで何なの？ つけ焼き場って。
意味もわからず怒ってたのかよ。
ニュアンスで大体わかるけど、もっと伝わりやすい類語言ってよ。
にわか仕込みとかそんなんだ。
誰がにわか仕込みのナース
言っ
よ。
てないし、よく同じベクトルでよく2度もキレれるな。
Like, even though they're animals, they act more like real people than most other anime characters. The dialogue is witty and the voice acting actually makes them sound like real people. Okay, I'm just gonna speed through the rest because I'm not a media critic. The art style and animation are consistently good. There's not much else to say about it. It has one of the best opening song and soundtrack I've ever heard in anime. The soundtrack itself is quite unique and gives the show a nice atmosphere.
ダメでしたこいつ。実際は非正規の清掃業、しかも借金まみれです。
借金まみれで破れかぶれに嘘ついてってことなんだね彼。
唯一持ってるものはこの指輪ぐらいです。
マリッジリングって切ないな。嘘ついてまで結婚したいか。最近のおっさん脳みそ大か。行き着くところは首吊りしたいか。偽物の恋に貢ぎ物。こっちからすりゃとんだ食わせ物。何の足しにもならねえそんなやつ者。おい返しとけそいつの懐。志保ちゃんは。
The pacing and length are both perfect. It goes what it needs to go through without dragging it out too much. And yes, it does have metaphor or imagery. Just go watch the last episode and see for yourselves. Look at this. It ticks off everything in this list. So it absolutely deserves to be on here. At number 5, we have Durarara. The way the story is told is quite similar to Otaxi, in that there's a bunch of different events all linking together by the end. But when it comes to writing a big group of crazy characters, Narita's the absolute GOAT.
お待たせして悪かったっすね。泉井さん、龍馬崎、必殺俺式猪木っていうさ。我が炎に焼かれたいさ。龍馬崎って。
I mean, just look at Bakano as well, which is written by the same author. They both have an incredible set of characters, and it's also why I'm very excited for Fate Strange Fake, even though I think the Fate series is quite shite. I just know it's gonna be a very good watch. At number 4, we have Kaiji. It's a gambling anime where you see the main character get fucked over constantly. No such thing as plot armor in this anime. The main character loses and pays for the consequences. And the narrator is also great.
誰もがそう確信した。だが、しかし割れる跳ねつけた。またしても経典同時天変地異か。またしても蘇る悪魔。
Madhouse did a fucking amazing job with Kaiji, I can't lie. And now we're finally getting into my top 3.
Alright, got me make some paper, boy.
So, at number 3 we have World Trigger, which is also my favorite battle anime of all time. Okay, let's look at a different list of what I think makes a good battle anime. The story is fucking great so far. Retards will say the story is too slow, but I actually think that's a good thing about World Trigger. It takes its time to set everything up, instead of just rushing into the meat of the story. That's why when something happens, the payoff is much bigger than what you expect. And just like the story, even though we don't know much about the world so far, it's actually very interesting. Guys, remember when I said that Naruto was the GOAT at creating a large set of characters? Well, I still think that's true, but World Trigger has the best set of characters I've ever seen in anime, and not just battle anime, but all anime. And I don't care what any of you idiots think, this is a fact, not an opinion. And this is especially impressive because battle animes tend to have a shit set of characters. Looking at you, Bleach. But seriously though, why are there so many people saying that Bleach has nice side characters? It just doesn't. The only thing that's good about these characters are their designs, and any retards saying that they're written well are beyond human understanding. Even neuroscientists wouldn't be able to explain their shitty brains. Actually, scrap that. How can it even have good side characters when even the main character's fucking shit? He's so uninteresting, man. All he does is protect friends, protect friends. Shut the fuck up, man. You sound like a broken record. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Unlike Bleach, World Trigger actually has good characters. Actually, all the characters are good. I could talk about every character, but I'd be here all fucking day. So I'll just talk about a few of them. First, we have the main character. He's unique because he's actually an average person. Unlike a lot of battle anime where they show the main character as average, but they end up being the reincarnation of Jesus himself. World Trigger has none of that bollocks. Our main character here is actually one of the weakest characters in the entire series. And even though he does improve, he's still one of the weaker characters in the series, which is quite realistic actually. Even one of the side characters mentioned that even if he trains a lot, it doesn't mean that other people are slacking off, and that it'd be unrealistic to think that he'd become better than everyone else just by training.
こりゃ次の試合もがっつり点取らにゃならんな。お、時枝先輩と諏訪隊の人たち。
エースはああ言ってるけど、賞賛はあるの？
分かってます。久が一人に頼って勝っていけるほど B 級は甘くないって。足を引っ張ってる僕自身がもっと強くならないと。
強くなる？どうやって？
それはもっと訓練して。
追いつける気でいるんだ。傲慢だね。次の君たちの試合、風間さんが解説するらしいよ。あんまり風間さんをがっかりさせないようにね。
あ、コーヒーごちそうさまです。
三雲くんって菊池原と仲いいの？
さあ、どうだろう。
菊池原が風間隊以外で1対1で話してるとこ久しぶりに見たな。
And when I say he's average, I mean that he's average in every respect possible. He's no light Yagami or L. A lot of people think that just because he's weak, it means that his intelligence is high, but that's not actually the case. And because of that, he studies other teams all night long, just to find cheese strats that might not even work in the end. The second reason why the characters are so good in World Trigger is the actual character interactions themselves. The problem with a lot of battle anime is that the characters interact in a way to elevate the main character, which makes the main character look even more shitty than they already are. But in World Trigger, the character interactions are so natural and smooth, they actually feel like real people talking to each other. And the main characters have different friendships groups outside of themselves, which is quite rare to see in other battle anime. I didn't realize this because of how good everything else was, but Season 1's animation was apparently not that good. But Season 2 and 3 have fantastic animation, so it makes up for that. Not to mention that the fight choreography is really well thought out. World Trigger has one of the most fun and goofy soundtracks I've ever heard in anime, and it absolutely works with the vibes.
ダメだこりゃ。やればやるほど勝てなくなるな。よしよし、だんだん分かってきた。米谷先輩、トータル何対何
？21対9だね。
それって10本だとどのくらい？
ちょうど7対3だね。
7-3か。まあ前よりはマシだけど。成長したな、緑川。
前半は割とゴブってたじゃねえか。
A 級と30本やって勝ち越した。本当に実力で強いんだ、玉駒の久が。
荒船さん、個人ランク戦すか？
荒船さん。
なんだ、お前らもいたの
か。どうしたの荒船さん。ユーマ先輩に負けて熱くなっちゃった？
緑川、てめえ俺が負けるって予想してたらしいな。
俺のサイドエフェクトがそう言ってたのだ。
今日はこの光景よく見るな。
遠距離に逃げてちゃ近距離戦は勝てないよ。
よし、いい度胸だ。ブース入れ。ぶった切ってやる。
There's no doubt in my mind that World Trigger is the most consistent anime there is. There's no bullshit power-ups, no nothing like that. Everything makes sense. The attention to detail is fucking insane. I'd even say that it's better than something like Attack on Titan in this respect. Honestly guys, just skip the fucking filler. At number 2, we have Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man straight up has the best atmosphere I've ever seen it in any TV show. And there's quite a few reasons for this, like the color scheme, the voice acting, and Agraf's soundtrack. It manages to mix batshit insane moments and the quieter moments.
この間は殺そうとしてごめんね。殺そうとしてごめんって。なんだそれ。ダメだ。ハイになっちゃってる。私をかばって、私のせいで、そんな、もうダメだ。この仕事してたらおかしくなる。姫の先輩に会ったら、やめるって言おう。
Okay, before I carry on, I need to make it clear why I think World Trigger is my favourite battle anime of all time. And that's because I don't really consider Chainsaw Man a battle anime. It's more of a human character drama than anything. I mean, just look at all these tragic characters. I know I've said this for a lot of the anime on my list, but good characters are really important for me. And Chainsaw Man is absolutely fucking filled with them. Fujimoto is just an absolute beast when it comes to writing about serious or tattoo subjects. Like his other work, Fire Punch, also has a lot of tattoo subject like incest. But he never forces it down the reader's throats. Mappa's anime adaptation of Chainsaw Man was absolutely perfect. And no matter what anyone says, it actually got the feel of the manga. And I just know that season 2 is gonna be insane.
Speed 全てが桁違いだ。龍一。ああ、オス。どうした？ 12番台。コン・ウェンガ。はい。よく見ておけ。間違いなく上で当たる。それはどうでしょう。彼、ファースト落としますね。
アウト。10-7、星野選手。
なんか、星野、誰だよ。わかりません。
今頃コンの頭の中はパニックだろうぜ。なんせ1年前にスコンクで吹っ飛ばした相手なんだからね。
这小子真的是1年前那个希瓦头吗？完全不一样，他的球不这样。认错人了？啊，好快！没错，就是他。
Yes, it's Ping Pong the animation, guys. Anyways, thanks for watching. I've got to go quickly. Bye. Oh yeah, here's a few honorable mentions.